Hi, this is Dr. Bharadwaz. I am CEO and Chief Doctor at Fidicus Homeopathy. Today we will discuss on investigations. First investigation that has to be done is ECG. ECG is the recording of electrical activity of the brain. There are certain ECG findings. With that, you can infer that this is Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease. Next one is MRI. MRI is also very good. Here what happens is there will be degenerative changes seen in the brain. Next one is tapping of cerebrospinal fluid. This fluid is sent for biomarkers. In that fluid you can see that biomarkers for this disease, and the definite and final test you have to do for this disease, and this is specific for this disease, is RT quick. This is a specific test for this disease. If you perform this test, you can 100% or mostly you can diagnose that this is Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease or abnormal prion disease. In order to understand this disease, you have to understand a bit of anatomy and physiology. It is very important for the family members of the patient who is suffering with this disease. First one is you have to understand there are small nodes or small round structures in your body. These are known as lymph nodes. These are especially present on neck and also armpits, and also where there are joint holdings there are lymph nodes. These lymph nodes are specific for immunity. These give immunity. All the immune cells are produced and stored at these specific lymph nodes. Those are present throughout the body. And coming to physiology, the first one you have to understand is prion protein. Prion protein is a type of protein with intracellular protein. So it is present in every cell. Normally every cell contains this prion protein, but the concentration of prion proteins are maximum in brain and spinal cord. In nervous system, these prion proteins are maximum. The main function of this prion protein is to protect the nerves. There are other functions as well, but the main function is to protect the nerves, especially when there is low oxygen levels. These prion proteins act as protection for the nerve cells of the brain and spinal cord. Next one is protein folding. When a DNA is expressed, proteins are formed. Every protein is formed due to expression of DNA or RNA. Once the proteins are formed, these proteins should be folded mechanically in a specific form so that the protein has maximum effect on it. Protein folding is a natural phenomenon and regular phenomenon within the body. Next one you have to understand are dendritic cells. Dendritic cells are the important part of your immune system. These are a part of your WBC. In this WBC, there are agranulocytes. In agranulocytes, you have monocytes. Monocytes, when present in blood, they are called monocytes. When these monocytes migrate to tissue and they will protect the tissue, and then they will call as dendritic cells. These cells play a major role in this disease. Basically, these dendritic cells helps in protection of the human body, or protects the human body from the invasion of microorganisms and protects the human body from dangers. Next physiological function you have to understand is microglia. Microglia are the main cells that protect neurons, especially in brain and spinal cord, from foreign organisms or pathogens. These microglia cells are not neurons. These are apart from the neurons. These located close to the neurons, and these microglia cells protect these neurons. Basically, the microglial cells are the protectors for the neurons in central nervous system, both in brain and spinal cord.